Hello guys, welcome to another edition of this do-it-yourselfer channel. Today I'm gonna be changing the oil on this 2015 Mitsubishi Mirage. You might think it's quite the same as the other one, and yes, it is. The only problem of this is it's the oil filter location. The location, it's in a pretty tight spot, and I'm gonna show you where is it at. You gotta open the hood, and it's right here. Okay, so looking at it from above, it's like right under the intake, but there is a piece of hose that it's on its way. It's right there. Now you might be able to stick your hand through under the alternator and kind of like bend your hand and try to loosen it with your hand. However, if that's not possible, well, you gotta recur to tools. But I'm trying to see if I can loosen it by hand, because a tool right there, it's in a really tight spot, and just applying a lot of force. And my first attempt, it wasn't possible. Now I'm gonna try with my right hand, which is really hard to do it with the right hand. The right hand, it's almost impossible to fit it in. So we're gonna have to try to do it with tools. Since I wasn't able to remove it with my hand or to loosen it, I'm gonna try to use this little device that I got on one of those cheap online sites. This is a oil filter remover, and as you can see, you can go both ways. You turn it and it closes. Now this little tool has, for, as you can see, an attachment for a 5/8, or if you remove it, you can put a 3/8 ratchet right in here. See? And it still got pretty tight. And let's see how it works. We're gonna try. All we gotta do is loosen it, so that way we can start working on the oil change. Hey. And I gotta take this out. The space is still too tight, but I'm gonna try to get it anyway, see what happens. Using it through this corner right here. So I have it on place. So I was able to loosen it with a tool. Now the rest I can loosen it with my hand. I was able to get this little tool and loosen it through that side. Gotta be careful because I got blood in there. I cut myself with the little things. But now the second step is to level it out. I'm gonna raise the vehicle and level it out with ramps. I'm on the slope, so once it gets there, it's gonna be level, and I'm gonna be able to get inside the vehicle. But this tool, it was very helpful. This is the first time I use it, and it did help. So once I was able to loosen the filter, I didn't remove it, I just loosened them up. I am going to put the vehicle on ramps. I personally don't like to go under the vehicles with jacks or towers. I don't trust them. I only trust the ramps. However, it's up to you. Just be very careful. So I have it level. The vehicle is level. It's on ramps, but there is a little slope going down. So the car is level, and now I can go under the vehicle because these cars are very low. They're very small. So we gotta go underneath and remove the bolt for the oil. So now we're gonna go under the vehicle to remove the reservoir bolt. Okay, I'm looking into the front, and you're gonna find out that it's right in here. Okay, right in here. There's the reservoir. There's the oil. Now, for this, I recommend you to use a strictly a number 17. Number 17 socket. Do not use any other type of bolt, because if you damage it, well, it's a pain in the rectum to fix it, or you gotta replace it. Okay, so we're gonna get the tank ready for this, and we're gonna remove the oil. I recommend to heat up the engine when you do the oil change. This will ease, and we're gonna start the process of getting all the oil out. Okay, we're gonna let it like that, and we're gonna come up there, and I'm gonna show you what to do. From up here on the engine, you're just gonna open up the oil cap. This will allow more oil to go out, so that way you don't do some vacuum, and you just let the oil go down. Also, I'm gonna pull this out a little bit, and yeah, we're gonna let it run. Okay, as you can see, it's still dropping, and we're gonna let it there for a while. Okay, so I waited a while. Now that it's almost dropping just a little drop of oil, I'm gonna move the container a little bit farther down. As you can see, this opening, that's where the oil is gonna be dropping out from the oil filter. Okay, so I'm gonna try to lift the container so that way it still drops a little bit and it catches it. But I'm gonna put the container right here so that way we don't drop anything. And since it was already loose, I'm gonna get my hand through here, being very careful not to cut myself. So I'm gonna stick my hand through the alternator. It's my left hand. Remember, that was the only way I was able to catch it, and I'm gonna start removing the filter slowly. And there's oil dropping already. I just want to make sure it's dropping into the container, and it is. And I'm just gonna keep going. Until it comes out. This is the hardest part, my friends. Removing the filter. I don't know why these guys choose to do it. And the filter is out. I'm gonna try to remove it from here. If not, I'm just gonna let it drop through the bottom. And it dropped. Okay. It's right there. Now make sure the gasket came out with the filter. I'm just gonna let it there. And it's gonna drain a little bit. So I decided to disconnect this because it was cutting my arm really bad. Look all the cuts I have. So that way I can stick my hand through there again and clean the opening, which I cannot show you through here, but I'm gonna clean with a towel as much as I can that where the oil filter it sits. I'm just gonna throw my hand and clean it really good so that way I can put the filter back on, which is the hardest part in here, my friends. That's the most difficult thing, to put it back on. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I disconnect it and I'm gonna stick my hand through there and clean the opening, just like that. And I'm just gonna try to find the best angle in which I can stick my hand there. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna try to install the new filter, but with the new filter, guys, what I do is that I put new oil on the gasket. That will seal and prolong the life of the seal. However, I usually put oil in here too. However, I'm not gonna do it this time because of the way the angle is. All the oil is gonna come out. Okay, but make sure you put oil on that seal. Okay, on the new one. And I'm gonna try to put it in through the bottom because through the top is kind of hard. Okay, so now let's do it. Okay, so once you find the correct angle to put the filter, like I did right there, all you have to do is tighten them up. And remember, when you tighten this thing up, you tighten it by hand. You know, use tools. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tighten them up. Right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna screw it all the way in with both hands. There is no reason I filmed this because I can. My hands will not allow you. But you're gonna have to find the angle to install it. Okay. Look, to screw it back in, I noticed that if you can stick your hand through the hose using the middle finger and the thumb, you can tighten them up at least until it reach the end, and then you're gonna have to find another angle to tighten this thing up better. Okay, so I did it. Now I have to clean the filter because it's kind of oily. And I'm gonna stick my hand through the left again and tighten them up. Okay, guys. So to tighten them up completely by hand, I noticed that it's a lot better through the bottom. You know, you just gotta find the angle through there and stick your hand, which the camera is not gonna allow it to, and then you tighten them up by hand, completely by hand. Of course, try to tighten them up as much as you can by hand. And once you think you have it, you're ready to go. So now we have to put the bolt back on. Pour the oil. And in right here. Clean the bolt, make sure the gasket is there. And we're gonna put it back on. Clean this up a little bit. Put the bolt back on. And we're gonna start tightening it. Also, do not try to overdo it, just use your hand to tighten this thing up. Don't try to use another different type of tools or try to overdo it because you damage it. Just as much as you can with your hand. That should be good enough. And we're ready to throw the oil. Now this thing, it calls for 3 quarts. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put 3 quarts. So guys, after I threw about 3/4 of this 5-gallon inside, I did the measurement and I think I got it right on the oil. I'm just gonna put everything back up. I did a little bit of a mess because I didn't have a funnel. Stupid of me. I should have brought one, but anyway, I got it. Now we have to turn on the vehicle and let it run, and we're all set. We finished with an oil change on this little tiny vehicle. Pain in the rectum, but got it going. Alright guys, so we're gonna turn it on and we're gonna let it run. We're gonna run the vehicle for a couple of days, and we're gonna go underneath and check if there's no leaks. Make sure that we connect the air conditioning back on, the switch. And we're just gonna make sure there's no oil leaks where we work or on the filter. Everything seems to be good. And we're finished, guys. If you like this video, please don't forget to bring the thumb up. And we'll see you on another video. Thank you, guys.